I don't know what we can talk about in this nation without talking about white superiority, honestly.
Who defines the meaning of God also defines the relationship between economy and God.
African Americans spent $1.3 trillion last year, making us the 16th wealthiest nation in the world. Why have we not turned those riches into wealth to develop our community?
Are those yoga mats, are those on your website yet?
Listen, they're fresh off the press. They'll be able to, it will show up on my site by Monday.
Okay.
And then those who are ready can place an order. And what you can do is once you receive them, then you can go ahead and order also a chart. I show you 108 movements.
Oh.
Yes, it comes, but you can do one.
No, that's great. That's great. Are you doing the movements or you got like a little model or doing?
No, I'm doing them. You'll see me doing the movements. I do the movements. I teach them. It was developed and it was inspired by ancient Nile Valley ancestors. So you will see the pose of Mother Newt. You will see the pose of Meshkinet. You will see the pose of the Cobra of Renenet. You will see and become the pose of Mother As as you sit on your seat of power. You will see the Tekken as you begin to drain the congestion out. You'll see the lotus. So these are poses that have been inspired by our ancient Nile Valley ancestors. So we have yoga. It's Abuamka is the ancient name. But in these times, it's womb yoga, which are 69 movements. And I'm a yogini from back in the day, in the beginning, you know. But what happens when I start to study sacred women and write sacred women, and I just give thanks and praise for Sanong Grasamase Patel for doing the historical support of this project, this work. But when I started to study it, I said, wait a minute, we have this. This is our culture. This is our way. Everything kept bringing me back to our way. They say our way is dead. They say our way is no more. And that the ancient healing Nile Valley legacy in thousands of years ago, but we are here. And we do remember, it is large in our DNA, tapped down deep in our melanin, our kuma. So we traveled deep within and we fasted and we prayed. And then one day, one by one, then two by two, then thousands and millions of us began to wake up to the ancient healing Nile Valley practice, legacy. And we are here and we do remember. So now is the time. Now is the time to reconnect. And this is what the world needs, exactly who we are. And they're not going to cut off our nose and spite us and take away from and say, no, that's not us. No, it is us. We are the mothers and we are the fathers of all of it. And so in the spirit of womb healing, when women heal their wombs, the womb care love, then they are empowered and they begin to birth a new world. They birth a new relationship. They birth a new family. I want to say thank you to Jada Pickett because when I came on Red Table, she took the work to a whole nother level because I saw community. I saw the daughter, the mother, and the grandmother. Yes. And they all asked me the question which is the question I did a play based on this, a one-woman play saying, what would you, if your vagina could speak, what would she say? She has a lot to tell us. And so I teach women how to get in tune with themselves through their womb space, their most sacred space. And also, it took me some years between me and my daughter, but we developed a kit, a womb care love kit.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call up the first one because it's the womb fruit julep.
What?
This is the womb. I gotta send you a kit, honey, for all this divine support you're giving me today. The womb fruit julep repairs the bloodstream.
Oh wait, put it back here so we can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see it?
Oh, okay. Yes.
The womb fruit julep repairs the bloodstream because women are bleeding 5, 6, 7, 8 days, sometimes 2 weeks. And I remember last year around this time, it was a young lady who was going to come and work in my spa at the time. And she was, I'm going to see you tomorrow, Queen. 2 days later, her sister, age 25, passed away.
Oh.
And it's based on her womb. She was in such pain and she kept going back to a physician, but she was given a painkiller, and a week later she passed away. But she was hemorrhaging. So that the blood needs to be repaired and built up. And then we will have our menstrual flow should be no more than a few hours, a day, 2-3 days tops. And all of them who take Sacred Women, all of them who go to Womb Care Love, they have that experience of their wombs rejuvenating. And Womb Care Love is the blueberries, the blackberries, the raspberries, the cranberries, the strawberries, all the berry family. And that's a blood builder, a blood repairer. Then you have here your nutritional formula, which is your spirulina, your moringa, your turmeric, your sea moss, and that is to nourish the uterus. You have to nourish the uterus every day. What you put into your intake should build you up on a regular basis. So this is your nourishment, and that can prevent hysterectomies. Then you have to detoxify the uterus. So I'm not just talking of the work, I'm saying you can put in your tonics, your drinks, and you can begin to see a shift in one season of commitment. And this is to detox the uterus. So the mucus, which we're calling the cyst, can begin to break up. Then you have my fun one is the pink rose clay. And but when you have pain, you put it on a gauze, place it over your womb, go to sleep. You wake up, 50% of that pain is gone the next day. Or if you have a vaginal discharge, infection, put a non-biodegradable cotton swab, insert it, keep it in for 2 hours and rinse that out. And you'll start to repair and everything. And the final one is your Womb Care Love colon ease. Now, most issues with our uterus, including not going full term with our babies, and the baby will lose the babies in the 3rd or 4th month, is because there's congestion in the colon. As above, so below. And the average person, that 3 meals a day, but they only eliminate it maybe once for the day. That means at the end of the week, you have 14 meals backed up in your colon.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Oh, when you say it in those terms, okay.
All righty. I was a colon therapist for 15 years. So people, because they come in one way dragging, when they leave out from their colonic irrigation, they have a new life. So this is like a colonic in a bottle of the oils, of the coconut oil and the castor oil and the black seed oil and the vitamin E oil. And it goes into the walls wherever there's a blockage, and you're taking your lime water and it's helping to soften that up and help to purge that out. Or it can help to also lubricate the uterus, because as we get older, our vaginal walls begin to dry out. That's the aging of the uterus. And you can de-age and bring her back to life.
And bring her back to life.
Bring her back to full life.
Oh, so now, and wait, is this something we can get this right now on your website?
Yes, you can get that now.
So
it's called wombcarelove.com. You go right to wombcarelove.com.
Wombcarelove.com.
Wombcarelove.com, and you see that. Thank you.
Wombcarelove.com.
Mm-hmm. And I want everyone to be okay, because the womb yoga dance is a part of the work. Because
dance too?
Well, that's like you go to school and you have this course over here. Yeah. I have a school, and so in the school I have different trainings in the school. So womb yoga dance is a certification for those who want to become yoga teachers based on my system. 69 womb yoga poses and 39 dance movements, and they come into one. So you might see me on the internet, social media. I'm talking about boom, bop, bop,
yes.
bop. It's a language. Dance is a language, just like we're speaking. So in that language, you get into your center, you get into your power, you get into your breath, and you begin to, every movement, you get stronger and more vibrant. So, so the movements I'm doing, it's not a mystery what I'm doing. If we can get established, like, okay, like you said, I'm gonna start on the first. So right now, what you're doing is you're gathering, right? You're gathering. I'm gonna send you out as of this. I'm gonna send you out a kit. So that's gonna get you jumpstart, right? Those who are not doing the womb work, you can get my other kit, which is the Heal Thyself Detox Kit. And those are formulas it's co-ed, it's for women, it's for men. If you have low vitality, whatever the issues are, you can even call us and you tell us what is going on with you, and then we can recommend. So you're not just out there. We have a team that will support you and nurture you, and those who have very serious issues can get a consultation. But let's just all prepare for the top of the year. Let 2022 be the greatest year of our entire life.
Okay. I have to, you said, okay. So last year, when we, Taki and I was sitting here, we were trying to think about people who we want to bring on to HAPI Talks, and it was November of last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, we need to get Queen Afua. We got to get Queen Afua because she got to get our audience ready for January, so that we can get them ready for the year, which was 2021.
Yes.
And we were like, okay, so we're literally calling every single person we know. Do you know Queen Afua? We need her phone number. Blah, blah. So it took us a whole year, but that's okay, because now you're gonna get us ready. You can get the HAPI audience ready for 2022.
I don't know what we can talk about in this nation without talking about white superiority, honestly.
Who defines the meaning of God also defines the relationship between economy and God.
African Americans spent $1.3 trillion last year, making us the 16th wealthiest nation in the world. Why have we not turned those riches into wealth to develop our community?